Hello everybody, my name's Tokriva and welcome back to some more Victoria 2, playing the Divergences mod as the Dual Monarchy. We're in the middle of an election cycle, and this is actually really good, because I discovered what the hell's the problem with not being able to declare war. I actually looked this up on the mods wiki. Our party in charge is pacifist, which disallows me from making most claims. I cannot justify most wars because we are freaking pacifists. Now, most of the nation wants to vote conservative, so we're probably gonna be going conservative, I hope. In fact, if I look at all of these, I would prefer probably the moderates to be in charge. Even though the loyalists wouldn't be bad because they have pro-military stance. But I love free trade a little bit more. Well, it's actually not that bad, the difference between protectionism and free trade, because of, well, we're making so much money regardless. Well, I do like secularized a little bit more. Moralism is... yeah, a little bit harsher on other types of citizens. Then again, yeah, the moderates do seem a little bit better, even though the reformists would actually also be even better. Actually, I would personally prefer the reformists, but yeah, too bad there's no party that is laissez-faire and pacifist at the same time. Anyway, we're in an election cycle, so let's get this started. Well, we're probably not going to have the Liberal Democrats in charge. It says the voters are this much liberal. I mean, voters and peoples, it's about equal. Wealth is... So just the poor people are not voting right now, but that's about it. Tariff policies, party popularity, Liberal Democrats, 100%. It's actually not that great. Then again, this is all about free trade, so... Yeah, everyone is for free trade anyway, so... I do hope we get a different party in charge. Then again, we're a constitutional monarchy, so we can force a party change. And if for some reason the Lib Dems actually win, then we might actually have to force that. Militarily, we could... Ooh, violent elections. As the Anglo-French elections begin, there's a general sense that things are not going to proceed smoothly. A sense of change is in the air, and while not everyone wants that change, it seems there are many who have leapt upon the election as a chance to make it happen. A recent riot in Paris was only barely kept under control. Debates elsewhere in the Dual Monarchy are threatening to erupt into further violence as neither side is willing to budge. Violent elections. Oh boy. Okay, so we actually have... Wow, there is actually some violence going on. More in favor of pro-military. I actually like that. We don't have any jingoist going on anyway. Jingoism is good if you go to war, but... All pops in Aquitaine, yes please. Help him to help the military. Decorated high-ranking officer. Aquitaine started to complain in public. That's nice. Let's see. Build army. Regulars. Yeah, I do need to put them in a place that's more useful, so I'm gonna put Birmingham as the stack point for now. Let's see, we have one army here. That's 734,040. Okay, so if we just build an army of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... It still has to be 7 regulars, really. And we're gonna have to do it with a couple of mobile artillery, because the English are... Yeah, let's do York as well. because we can only use the Angwa, our main culture group, for the real quote-unquote army. So that means artillery units can only be, well, that's basically it. Artillery units have to be Angwa. So not even French, I think, yeah. 633. Oh, that's fine. Wow, 100% loyalists in here. I would go for pluralism. More in favor of moralism or atheism. God is dead. Well, no one is pro-atheist anyway, so... all pops. Yeah, I'll do the... this issue must fundamentally be left to popular sovereignty, the church, religious policy, and state sponsorship. No one gets pissed off because of it. National debate, economic policy. Ooh, we get some bonus things. Debate has been going on for several hours when a candidate stepped forward and presented arguments for the cause which silenced all opponents. Ongoing elections, more favor of... wow. So we want to... yeah, I would prefer laissez-faire personally, because I just... we'll go with the interventionism anyway. Wow. That's... yeah, militancy does go up quite a bit. Then again, we have no draft. Pacifist is helping with militancy. Consciousness is also dropping. Interesting. Gunpowder Factory, Limoges. We actually have some... oh, wow. Militarism debated in election campaign. To war by Jingo. Yeah, we have many pacifists. There's no need for the increased defense spending. That's fine. Even though I personally feel there is, but... separate issue. We just have to go with what the people want. Now, let's see. Northeast England. Doing perfectly fine on the clergy. Actually, number of factories. Ooh. It's not doing very bad in Southeast England or Ile-de-France. I do think Ile-de-France can have a lot more craftsmen going on. So I'm going to focus the craftsmen there. I do love the music in this game very much. We have a lot of clerks actually in Southeast England as well. That's nice. And to be fair, clerks do increase research points as well. That's a good point. Ile-de-France, encourage clerks. Languedoc is now having over 1,000 people. And Le Midi is doing even better. Yeah, remove the focus here. And I'm going for clerks in Southeast England. Clerks don't really make your factories run, but they help make them more efficient. So you want a good percentage of the factories worked as well. More in favor of... oh. Laissez-faire. You might want to rethink. A debate flared up. Proponents of state capitalism arguing that a more direct system of government investment and reinvestment could aid in the long term. Yeah, we might want to rethink this. We have no party loyalty as it stands. Oh! Copper and Cerdied. So currently it's coal. It's gonna be copper. Actually not bad. Release puppets. Atmosphere, release of puppet. And there we go. That just boosted our research points by 5 every month. We're gonna need some extra strength in the military right now. And I think army professionalism is a good way to start that. It'll be done in just over a year. I mean, Navy can be left alone for now. This slavery debate. Support the abolitionists. Let the debate take its course. Or we will not reform the slavery laws. Is slavery allowed in the nation then? Slavery is allowed. Oh. Interesting. Important issues among the voters. Universal weighted voting is probably the most important issue right now. Yeah, support the abolitionists. Let's do that. Intensify. Yes, more farming. Heated debate in southwest England. Everyone is in favor of free trade. Some of them are actually loyalist voters. More in favor of free trade and protectionism. 50% chance. All pops become more in favor of one or the other. Let the debate take its own course. I don't mind right now. Oh, of course, that one factory they just built went bankrupt instantly. Who else is surprised about that one? Not me. Workshop of the world. Once again, factory owner costs down, prestige goes up. Means we're probably producing the most things in the world. One would assume that's the case. Oh. A step too far. Slavery debate turns violent. Arrest the pro-slavery delegation. Oh, wow. Party issues are non-existent. Yeah, let the court handle it. Is actually probably the best decision there. Even though I want to outlaw it, that didn't look very good. Wow, that's a pretty decent sized Spanish fleet. 72 ships. Yeah, you don't have to send your frigates on trade missions in this one. Intensify the operation. Raise tariffs. We need to lower the tariffs altogether now. Free trade is where it's at. Election should soon be over, actually, though. So, hopefully very soon. Loyalists are now in charge. We wanted the moderates, didn't we? Conservatives declare victory. Violent elections removed. Man of the people will be removed. Oh, right. New prime minister and stuff. Yeah, Anglo-French election has ended with the leader of the Conservative Party declaring victory from the steps of the presidential palace. Yeah, pro-military moralism. Residency. Not really my choice, but fair enough. But now, let's go to diplomacy, justify war. Thank you, not being pacifist. Acquire a state. 11. There's quite a bit of infamy we can gain from that. But, I think, yeah, Aragon, is that the one where we really want to expand to? Probably is. Or, no, hang on. Burgundy has what kind of allies? Quite a few allies, actually. Holy crap. Yeah, Burgundy is pretty strong. Even though they have a lot less military power than we do. They have 80 brigades active. Holy crap, we only have 75 active. We only have 20 ships, though. Yeah, probably a big part of our military power is stuck in our ships, to be honest. So we're still going to go with our first decision. That would be to acquire a state from Aragon. There we go. Hopefully we won't be discovered very soon. We can also discover our claim on Provence if we weren't so goody two-shoes with them. Well, that was really quick. 10.5 infamy. Well, we could add them to our sphere right now. Well, let's just do that. Anglo-French way. Always knew this to be true. Ah. Nice. So, ours is a nation of equality. Indeed it is. So now the Provence is in our sphere. I really, yeah, intensify operations. You both all go to Livre. Hello, we can do reforms. Most people want to either outlaw slavery. Why is it actually such a high chance on right now? Conservatives vote 40% yes. Oh. Actually interesting. We could outlaw slavery. Appointed upper house based on population is so not that bad. Rich only state vote yes. I'm gonna outlaw slavery. Slavery has been outlawed. An age of liberalism. Although the German revolutionaries failed in their attempt to end Catholic domination over the German states and create a united German state, their impact has been felt throughout the world. The Holy Roman Empire's institutions have been abolished, and Europe has lost its grip over the New World after failing to stem the tide of revolution. Throughout the world, in coffee houses and universities, the ideas of liberalism, political reform, freedom of speech, and the rights of people rather than of monarchs are proving again the old proverb there is no stopping an idea whose time has come. Across the world, minorities have begun to realize their own power, while these new empires set their rights on the riches of Africa and India. As the dust settles on the fields of Germany, Europe stands again at the beginning of a new era, an age of nationalism and liberalism. Can the forces of old maintain the status quo, or will the world succumb to revolution? Liberal agitation. All pops that not in a colonial state become more liberal. Well, there goes the consciousness. And it will now only rise because of liberal agitation. Which means people will be more aware of politics and be more vocal about it. So, there's that. Oh, they're allied with... Oh, that's actually quite good. What do we get? It's hard to read. We get a landed gentleman. Factory throughput goes down. RGO throughput, farm size and mine size. Okay. So factories will be a little bit less profitable, but our farms and mines will be better. Limousine. Major discovery, New Kantian idealism, plus 5% research points. Not bad. Yet he saw the privations of a people, denied that ancient breath of fresh air accorded by tradition as the birthright of the free sons of the dual monarchy, liberty, and he wept. One of our country's most landed authors has published a book recently, which critics have referred to as the most scathing condemnation of the Anglo-French political system ever to make it past censors. Okay. The author's work is a passionate argument for liberty and the disestablishment of the established monarchical order of the old world in favor of the rights of people and republics. All middle strata, yes, such a voice must be heard in all of the dual monarchy. What is our production? Grain, canned food. Wow, we produce a lot of canned food. Chartist society. Local chapter calling for a broadening of the voting franchise and end to landed voting rights is opened. Oh, great. Suppress. Gain up to 10 reactionary in the upper house. Okay. Oh, great. So, now, I'm not going to suppress them. We're not that kind of nation, I suppose. The watch on Paris. All pops in Bretagne. The old order must be defended. Oh, yeah, reactionaries allow you to turn back the clock on the nation. All aristocrats, no. Bloody revolutionary. Whoa, mission to Aragon. Ah, CB generation speed decreased. Well, we're still justifying the war. It's just going to take a little bit longer. And we've been discovered already, so... no problem there. Produces justification. We can't justify against... Can I? Oh, we can just remove it from our own sphere. Fine, I guess. Anglo-French heralds. Literacy above 20% become more liberal and more in favor of the free press. I hope I'm not in the obituaries, yeah. See, the reactionary is quite strong. And liberal agitation is actually doing something in this, in the pop demand mod, which is pretty good. And we're still making so much money. I should just start decreasing taxes all around. Tax reform! Tax efficiency goes up for 5 years. Oh, that's, oh, that's, actually... Huh, now the middle and the upper class are not paying as much. And let's... Yeah, I'm doing so well in money, I'm just gonna drop it a little bit. Maybe, yeah, I should have this higher though. 25% should be fine. Also on the rich, actually. They should be willing to pay a bit more, and then I can drop the poor tax to 40%. Let the people be happy, I guess. Anyway, it's time to end this episode. I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. I will see you guys later.